Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making a zero sugar, low calorie, low carb, no bake cookies. Now the reason I wanted to make these is because I recently did a peanut butter no bake cookie recipe and I really was like, man, I want some that I can eat because I don't eat sugar. And I found this / made it my own by changing a little bit. So what you're gonna need: 1.5 cups of peanut butter. Now, to make this really low carb, you could use almond butter, but I am not a fan of almond butter and it's kind of expensive. So, the best peanut butter I have found is Skippy. It's the lowest calorie, lowest carb, and I like this peanut butter. I use Skippy for anything I need peanut butter. So, you can use almond butter. You can use any peanut butter you want to. I think there's actually an all-natural peanut butter that's even lower than Skippy, but I don't like that one either. But this is the one thing that I will eat that I will kind of cheat a little bit on the sugar. Okay, then you are gonna need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you guys hear that, that's my washing machine running. You're gonna need 4 tablespoons of melted butter. So I'm going to go pop mine in the microwave real quick. "15 seconds should do it. You are going to need unsweetened coconut flakes, cocoa powder, half a cup of zero sugar powdered sweetener. Now they have this at Walmart, and I am not gonna lie, it's a tad bit on the expensive side. I think this was like $8. I like it. Some people may not. And then some chopped pecans. Okay. I'm sorry, I should have told you. So you're going to need 1.5 cups of the coconut flakes, 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of the sugar-free powdered sweetener, and 1/2 cup of the pecans. Okay, so to get started, we are going to whisk in our bowl, the 1.5 cups of peanut butter, my butter is not fully melted, but I think it's, yeah, I'm going to throw it in there for another 15 seconds. Alright, so 1.5 cups of peanut butter. I'm going to get my handy dandy rubber spatula for this one. Alright, there's a cup. And I am going to guesstimate for 1/2 cup. Probably another little bit. Alright, I'm going to call that 1.5 cups. I'm going to pause my video and clean up my spatula. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so now into our bowl, we are going to add our teaspoon of vanilla. And like I always say, whenever it says a teaspoon, always add an extra splash. Okay, there is a teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're going to add the 4 tablespoons of butter. Oh yeah, mine's nice and melted now. And now we are going to add the 1.5 cups of coconut flakes, unsweetened coconut flakes. Now I found mine at Walmart, and I will say it took me a little bit to find them. 1.5 cups. UPS man's going by. Cup. And a half. Okay, so now I'm gonna whisk this with my handheld mixer until it's nice and mixed together. I am not gonna make you guys listen to me do that. But I did want to say, when I was washing my hands, I forgot to mention, what I have right here is just a cookie sheet with parchment paper on it, and what we'll do is we will scoop out the cookie dough and put it on our parchment paper, and then we're going to pop these in the freezer for 30 minutes because we got to get that butter and that peanut butter to set back up to make it to where when you take a bite it just doesn't ooze everywhere. Okay, so off camera, I'm going to pause this. With my handheld mixer, I'm going to get this all nice and mixed together, and I will be right back. That did not take long at all. So I got that all mixed together. I'm going to get my rubber spatula back. Mix that up a little bit more. And now we are going to add our remaining ingredients. We are going to add the 1/2 cup of the powdered sweetener, not powdered sugar. And before we do scoop these out, we are going to taste these and make sure, you know, do we need to add a little bit more of the sweetener, or do we like what it tastes like? 1/2 cup. And then we're going to go ahead and add the 1/2 cup of pecans. And I just about forgot about our cocoa powder. And if you want to add more pecans, you can. And then the last thing, we are going to mix in the 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. One and 2. Okay, now I'm going to get this nice and mixed together. And you can tell it gets kind of dry, which is what we want whenever we want these to set up, you know, nice and firm. And man, do they smell good. My arms get tired. And then any leftovers that you have, which who's gonna have leftover cookies, right? Just kidding. You can put these in a airtight container and then keep them in the fridge. So here's what we're looking like so far. I'm going to clean off my rubber spatula. Get all of that off there. Keep mixing. And I think that is good. Okay, so off camera, that's what I just stepped away for. I tasted it. I like it. I'm not going to add any more sugar, but you are more than welcome to add more sugar if you want to. But this little batter should get us about 20 cookies. So I have my little tablespoon scooper here, and I'm going to dollop out roughly 20. If I don't get exactly 20, not a huge deal. I like big cookies, so. That's good. Well, I thought I was going to be able to get them all on here, but maybe not. 3, 6, 9, 12. Sorry about that. I just wanted to go get another cookie sheet real quick. What we're going to do before we put these in the freezer is take the back of a spoon and just kind of flatten them a tad bit. So that's why I'm not trying to squish more cookies on that first cookie sheet. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to get me a spoon. And I'm just going to kind of flatten them a bit. Just like that. Make them look more like a no-bake cookie. Kind of like this. And then I'm super excited because this cookie, I can lick the spoon. All right. I'm gonna go pop these in the freezer for 30 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went and got these. Don't pay attention to that onion. That's for dinner. Oh, yeah. Those are good. You got a little bit of a crunch from the pecans and the coconut flakes. And then you get the chocolatey, smooth peanut butter. That is really good. Very, very good. Now, obviously, you're not going to have the same consistency as a normal no-bake cookie. But they're really good. And when you're wanting something sweet, when you're trying not to eat sugar, great, great, great choice. So, I'm going to put these, obviously not the one I just ate, but I'm going to finish that one. I'm going to put the rest of these in a container and put them in the fridge for dessert for tonight. So, thank you guys for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next from me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.